right, here we are back at the Cisco Live store, and yesterday we actually did a tour during class, during the FSNA study group, and I ran a raffle at the end for somebody to win some stuff from the Cisco Live store. So we had some great participation, and the winner was Casey Hodges. So Casey requested, Casey said, if you would be so kind to pick out some books, that would be great. For a novice or beginner network engineer, I would appreciate that. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and pick out some books that will help him out. So Casey, I think we're gonna start here with actually this book. Now I'm gonna find some other books here, but this is gonna be one of them. The rest of them will be a surprise. Network Automation Made Easy. Automating your network tasks and network functions is a huge concept in being a network engineer in today's modern world. So after you get your CCNA, in your CCNA, you'll be learning a little bit about automation. But after you get your core skills, after you do your projects, after you get your certs, after you get your CCNA, this will be a great next step in learning about automation. So I'm gonna pop this magical book into the mix, and I'll find some other good books for you. All right, we'll see what comes out of this. Okay, since Casey's going to be studying for a CCNA, I've added CCNA 200-301 Official Cert Guide. It's a great set of books here. And then I've also added the CCNA Portable Command Guide. Great if you're starting out. It's got a lot of great reference commands inside this Portable Command Guide. And I'm going to pick out some other things too. All right, here we go. Yeah, I know our students are really going to appreciate this. And here's the handoff. All right, thank you so much. There it is. We officially have your books, and we're not done yet. We got a signature to get on one of these books. So let's go. So, Jason
Yes.
Gooley, the man himself.
Hey, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Jacob Hess from NGT Academy. And what we did actually, we did a raffle for our students. You know, I gave them a virtual field trip through all of Cisco Live and did a raffle. One of our students, Casey Hodges, he won the raffle. He said, you know what, Jacob, just give me some good books, right? So I picked him out. He's studying for CCNA, studying for his FSNA, his FSP through us, working on networking projects, but he's going to be doing a CCNA soon. So of course, I got him some CCNA books. I got him a portable command guide. Also got him some network automation stuff, and then topping it off with SD-WAN. So awesome. The man himself, Jason, you're here.
Yes.
I saw you were like, hey, I'm giving autographs. Well, what? Nothing better than to get this book autographed. So
why not?
I think I'd take it out of here.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
And good luck on your exams. If you need anything, reach out to me. Hit me on LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever, and I'll try to see if I can help.
Oh, you heard him. All right.
I'm going to sign these for you.
C-A-Y-C-E.
C-A-Y-C-E. I'm here for you. Let me know if you need anything.
Awesome.
Best of luck.
Thank you. That's going to inspire him for years to come. Jacob Hess from NGT Academy.
Scott Empson.
Pleasure to see you here, Scott. It's so cool too. I got this awesome portable command guide book, written by yours truly, right?
Yes, sir. That would be me. Yes.
I know this thing is super useful because I've used it myself.
Oh, that's fine.
And now I'm giving it to one of our students, and so our student Casey. You know, of course, he'll be honored if you would sign the book for him.
I would absolutely love to sign this book. Not a problem. Quick little story while I'm signing it.
Oh yeah, please.
I'm a college professor, and I have an assignment with my students to create their own journal. That's how they learn. Take a coiled notebook, write down anything that they need, a command, a prompt, a diagram, anything, so that when it comes time for a final practical, they have their own little notebook that they've written in their language
that they can understand.
Absolutely. So that they are better prepared for year one, year two.
I mean, that's one of your best toolboxes, even as an engineer, right? Like you go out, you do some BGP config. Let me save that because I'm going to need that later.
Exactly, because there are parts of the network we don't touch once a year, once every second year, hopefully, because it doesn't break, right? So you don't remember that, and you're like,
that must be why you wrote this book, right?
Absolutely. So as an instructor, I sometimes would only teach a course every second year, right? So I got to write this stuff down because I can't remember it. So there was one command that always messed me up. And it's for the brand new people that you might remember this, is you would type in a command, but if you're like me, you can't spell correctly, so you always got spelling mistakes. And so you hit enter, and then the device would like try to convert that spelling error into a DNS lookup.
Oh man, yep, I know where you're going to right now.
Right, and so you would have to wait, and you felt like you were waiting for years.
Yep.
It was really like 15 seconds, but really it was for years.
Well, you are literally sitting there waiting for the dots to pop up.
Right.
Yep.
So I found the command to turn that off.
I know what it is.
And I would put it inside the front cover of every one of my journals. There was one, that was the command. So what I'm going to do is when I do this is what, for every one of my books, what I'm going to put in here is I put in that exact command.
Even including the prompt.
The prompt is so important,
It is important, yeah.
because when you're just starting out, you have to know not only what to type, but where to type it.
Yep.
So this is the command, right, that turned that off.
I love it. Because, hey, Scott, honestly, I did the same thing with my students all my career.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not in the book, but
Yeah.
I always teach
Yep.
this. This is the thing to solve a lot of your annoyance.
This is what you have, and it was always on the inside front cover of everything. Every book, even my NP troubleshoot, my BCRAN. I'm giving
Every
my HOA, every level, every book every journal that I have. And so then I took this idea and I went to CISCO Press, and they're like, I think we can do something with this. So this book then became something that students and professionals can use when they're looking up what command is, and they, they're out in the world, and they're in the telco closet, and they're like, what's the command to turn on MD5 authentication with OSPF? And so
you're not going to remember that.
No. Why would you?
That's something I tell my students too, and I think you probably will agree with me, Scott, is that I tell my students as they're going through the training, don't focus on trying to memorize anything. Actually,
No.
the stuff that you need to remember, like, it's going to come naturally. How to create a VLAN, this, that. Try to understand exactly what's happening. And when you're typing a command, what is it actually doing to the network? What it's doing to the device?
Yes.
And then have logs and reference guides like this, because there's no way you're going to memorize all this stuff. And trying to do that is not the right approach.
No. Because if you memorize the command, but you don't know why you're typing it in, you don't know where it goes or how it's important, you're lost. The best journals that my kids ever made were the ones they never opened, because they would spend the time writing and they would spend the time understanding. And so then they'd get a situation in front of them and they say, why not set up a VLAN and bang it out?
Yeah.
And then they say, if they forget, they could go to their journal and look it up.
There you go.
So that's what this is. The other thing I like about these books is the fact that at the very back, I have blank pages.
Some journal spots.
Create your own journal. So this follows the NA curriculum, the outcomes.
All the commands you would need in there.
But maybe in the real world, you're doing something else that's outside the parameters of NA. So you know what? Here's a blank line.
There you go.
Make it your own journal. Make it your own. So for your student that you're giving this away to, make it your own. And I hope,
you hear that, Casey?
And I hope what's going to happen is that eventually you mark this up, write this up, and underline and highlight and do whatever you do. Cross my name out. Put your name here.
Hey, you heard it from Scott himself.
You say, Casey, is it?
Casey Hodges, yeah.
Casey Hodges
there.
Casey Hodges, I want you, Casey, when you're done and you've turned it into your own journal, cross out my name and put Casey Hodges there. And then it's your book. It's not my book. It's your journal. So you know what, Casey? Good luck with your studies. Good luck with your path, certification, your whole career. I hope the book is of some help for you.
I'm sure it's going to be a great help. And one thing too, I don't think we actually talked about this command itself and what it does. They just wrote in the inside. Did we say?
No, we never did. Okay, so
yeah, let's do that.
So the command is no IP domain lookup. CISCO right now in the current code, you need 3 things to get DNS to work. 2 of the 3 things are turned off by default, 1's turned on. And so if you mistype a command, it's going to try to resolve DNS.
Yep. And it makes you sit there waiting for ages.
So here, you just turn it off. You just turn off DNS lookup, so then it'll say, unrecognized error, and it gives you that, and then boom, right back to the prompt.
No IP domain lookup.
No IP domain lookup.
Because you can shorten the lookup to Lou, so I always tell people, no IP domain Lou.
Yes, the short form always works, but this is what we wanted to do it, and so that would be on the inside of all of my journals, and now it's on the inside of yours.
That's awesome.
So good luck with your studies, good luck with your exam, your certification journey, your path in IT professional. You're going to become the next generation of rock star that solves the world's problems.
Bam, you heard it right from Scott's mouth. You're going to become a rock star engineer, Casey.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Scott.
All
Man,
right.
this is awesome. Appreciate it.
Not a problem.